And the Lions Roofing News Chopper following this car. We'll figure out which freeway it is. But, you know, the one thing about a police chase right now, there's virtually no cars on the freeway. And that's one of those tiny little cars.
One of those smart,
Yeah, one of those little smart cars.
Yeah,
so let's go up to Jerry up in the news chopper. He's got more on where he is. Jerry, what's going on down there?
This is on the westbound I-17. You can see Firebird overhead. What we're looking at is this little smart car. This, per scanner traffic, this may have started out as a suspicious vehicle in a Walmart parking lot out in Gilbert, and now they are westbound on I-17, kind of south of the downtown area. And being followed by the Firebird police helicopter. Now, this started as a pursuit by Gilbert police, we understand, and then it was picked up by DPS. Now, they've backed off as far as cars on the ground, you know, troopers on the ground, but they are still following. The Phoenix police helicopter is still following this smart car, at times going 60, 70 miles an hour, so not too fast. I don't know how fast those smart cars can really go, but we'll stay with this as it develops.
Yeah, I apologize if I missed this, but do we have any information as to why they even started following this driver?
So we heard that it may have been started as a suspicious vehicle in a Walmart parking lot. We're working to confirm the details of how this started. That's all we know right now.
I have to say, Jerry, it's the first time. Well, he says 60, 70 miles an hour. That's probably top speed for that thing.
Yeah, and how big is that gas tank, too? Is that electric as well? Because it's not going to get too far.
Well, those things get good gas mileage.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, that's about the first time I've ever seen a smart car in a chase.
Yeah, this is a first for sure, Scotty. And it's going so fast, unfortunately, we cannot tell from the signs. It's just going too quick to read exactly where this is. But, yeah, this pursuit happening right now. If you're just joining us, we've got it live on our chopper. And they are on a bit of a delay, Jerry, in the Lions Roofing News chopper. But, again, Scotty, no traffic to be seen there, not a lot anyways. So he can actually keep on the freeway. He's not going to have any problems being stuck, that's for sure.
I was just reading, Yetta, that this thing has 61 horsepower and the top speed is 84 miles an hour.
Okay, so he's going at least that, right?
He's not going to run away from anybody.
Pushing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to read a sign here.
Are you on I-17, Jerry?
It is. We just turned, what's that curve on the south from where the I-17, let's see, that's McDowell. I-17 northbound to McDowell now.
Okay, I see.
Well,
it looks,
it must have
McDowell, yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly where that is, Scotty. I can't.
Must have been serious enough to send up a helicopter, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the helicopter picked it up after, then they kind of, sometimes they'll do that. They'll let the helicopter call the shot.
Right.
So that there's, you know, so it kind of de-escalates the situation on the ground. They did try and spike strip this guy, but the first spike strips that they put down missed. So we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking the exit straight to L.A., Scott. So we might be on this one for a while.
Well, you know, the biggest concern during chases is hurting other people that are just out on the freeway, but there's not a lot of traffic, so.
And usually when we have these chases, they get into some type of gridlock on the freeway and they get off the freeway, and I don't believe this is going to happen. He can just keep on going with nobody out there right now.
Well, he can't run from the helicopter, that's for sure, especially at 84 miles an hour top speed.
Yeah, he picked the wrong car.
So, all right, well, we're going to continue following this because it's more interesting than anything else going on right at the moment. So where did he turn on to now?
He's westbound I-10 now, just west of the stack now, and continuing westbound. And so far, yeah, we really haven't seen much on the ground. I'm sure that there are troopers way back on the ground, but the Phoenix police helicopter, that Firebird police helicopter, is overhead. In fact, you can see just right there, hovering overhead, and he's not going to get away from the helicopter.
No, he's not.
He doesn't look like he's speeding either. He's pretty much just keeping up with the rest of the traffic. So.
Well, you know, it looks like one of those cars that you put on the ground and you pull back, and then it goes really fast. And it does look like he's getting off the freeway here.
You mean like the ones with a rubber band?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
Well, he is getting off here. That's 27th Avenue, I think Jerry said.
Yeah, that's either 27th or 35th. Yeah, we're looking,
Oh.
So we'll see.
Well,
Stopped
he's at
in
a
traffic.
light,
We'll
so this
see.
is not good.
I'm looking to see if there's any unmarked cars or any other vehicles around.
I mean, he may not even realize there's a police helicopter above him.
Yeah, it's hard to know. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. It'll be interesting to see.
Because you guys, when you take these shots, you're pretty far away.
Yeah, we're pretty far up here, and it looks like they're starting to go through. Let's see if he just goes through, or what he's going to do here. Looks like that truck is following. I don't know if
It
that's
could be an unmarked
truck or just
vehicle,
a civilian.
Or yeah, maybe, sometimes the civilians can see what's going on and they try to help the cops out. But we don't know. I mean, if they have an unmarked vehicle, you never know what kind of vehicle that is.
Looks like he's getting back on the
So
freeway.
he's just taking the on-ramp right back on.
I wonder why he would get off the freeway and get back on.
Yeah, sometimes, trying to apply logic in these situations is sometimes a futile position, They're just they're panicked, they just want to get away, and,
Yes, I would say most of the time they have no clue where they're going.
Yeah.
They're just driving.
Just try. Well, I mean, if you're on the freeway and you're running from police and there's nobody in front of you, just keep going, to get off the freeway and have a light. I don't know. Hopefully we will see some type of movement. I mean, this is a straight shot. Police can get on the freeway ahead and hopefully get this situation under control. But there's that truck again, Scotty. You see it right behind him?
Yeah.
Or right beside him now
I mean,
at this
it
point?
could be a police truck.
It could totally
I don't
be
know.
a police truck, yeah. Well, it looks like he's moving right past me.
He went right by him.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah.
All right, Jerry,
Yeah,
what do you see ahead? Can you kind of pan ahead and see maybe if there's some police that are positioning themselves to maybe get out in front of this?
Not really. We don't see anything with our eyes, and we've been keeping an eye and an ear on it. We've got the police scanners up here as well to see if maybe they're going to try another spike strip, but we haven't heard any indications that that's the case. So far, it looks like they're just following them with the helicopter.
And I'm looking
the
at
Phoenix
this.
police helicopter.
I'm looking at the license plate. It looks like a brand new car. Maybe that doesn't look like an actual license plate that's there. One of those temporary paper ones.
That might be temp tags. Yeah, we're about a mile away, but our camera is good enough to where we can usually read those license plates, and that's what it looks like.
So somebody just bought a brand new smart car, and they are running from
I'll
police
say one
in
thing.
it.
Your eyes are incredible.
Well, thank you, Scotty. I got LASIK a couple years ago. Dr. Jay Schwartz in Scottsdale.
Finally paying off.
All right, so I-10 West to LA and
Just coming up on that 202
couple of
transition now.
interchanges right there, and let's see which way he goes.
I mean, I realize that police officers like to hang back and see, not to aggravate the driver, but given there's not much traffic and it's serious enough to put a chopper up there, I'm surprised that the cars haven't moved up on him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So far, I mean, it's every situation like this is different, and tactics that they use are different. One of the interesting tools that I've seen recently that they've used is that grappling hook, and that thing seems to be pretty effective. I don't know if that thing is in action today or not, but that thing stops those cars really quickly. It's a thing that attaches to the front of a bumper of a law enforcement vehicle and shoots out this little catcher and stops vehicles dead in their tracks.
Oh man, I love our banner, police pursuing a smart car. That's definitely a headline because like you said, Scott, we've never seen a smart car running from police.
No,
and,
it's pretty odd. So if there's no police cars following him, how would he know to pull over anyway? You know what I mean?
That's a good question. Maybe they're following him just to see kind of where he goes, and maybe he'll stop. If he stops to get gas or a snack or something, then they'll approach him. I'm sure that they've got somebody on the ground though that's nearby. I mean, and the police helicopters relaying. That's one of the advantages of the police helicopters. They can relay exactly where the guy's at, and they can pick him up as soon as he stops.
When people are running from police like this, you kind of wonder like who they're calling in the car, what their mindset is. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see exactly what this. Again, we don't know for sure, but some type of warrant out for this person and how serious it is and what this person did or is accused of doing.
Yeah, it was an interesting call out. The suspicious vehicle in a parking lot. That always makes me wonder what was suspicious about it. What was that person doing? That prompted this. But he ran from police. He or she ran from police. So, and that's what initiated this. That's our understanding is that he ran from
police,
person ran from Gilbert
Gotcha.
police, and then DPS picked it up, and now Phoenix police is involved.
So he's traveled quite a ways. I mean, it could be a stolen car. Maybe he stole the car.
Yeah, it's brand new, yeah.
Guy's looking for better gas
He's still westbound
mileage.
on I-10. Yep.
Oh, there. You know, this kind of stuff.
I don't know if
We
that's a
had
law
the
enforcement.
we had the chief of police in here, Scotty. We talked about if crimes were down right now because of everything that's going on, and it's just crazy how people are still, you know, doing things against the law during the times that we're going through right now.
I agree with you there, Yetta. I mean, all the people out there, you know, helping others, trying to get through this together, like we always talk about, and then there's still people out there committing crimes.
Yeah.
It is hard to believe.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going to get off the freeway anymore, and it looks like he's just going to keep on trucking, even though I'm pretty sure at this point he has seen helicopters right above his car.
And by the way, if
Yeah,
you're
they usually know it by this point. They usually know
Yeah.
they're
It's
being
been a long
pursued.
time now.
if you're just joining us, we are following this police pursuit. The guys up in Lions Riffy News Chopper following this car as it heads west on I-10. It started at a Walmart in Gilbert. We don't know why they tried to stop him. They threw out spike sticks. That did not work. Gilbert police tried to stop him. They apparently ran from Gilbert police, and now they're on the freeway. And obviously, the Phoenix Firebird helicopter is right above it, following wherever this guy plans to go.
And so far, we've only seen him get off the freeway once, got right back on the freeway. Obviously, we don't have a lot of details other than a suspicious vehicle, and that led to this pursuit now that's been going on about 10 minutes or so now.
Yeah, that we've been carrying it, and it's the first time I've ever seen a smart car in a police pursuit. So it might make news across the country just for that very reason.
Yeah, well, that's the truth.
But we also don't see any troopers behind him. So if he continues to stay on the I-10, obviously he can go a long way.
Yeah.
He or she, we don't know who the driver is. We don't know if there are other people in the car either. But if they don't get off coming up here pretty soon, they can go a long way, obviously.
I-10.
Yeah, we'll see. He's in the north 101 exit lane. We'll see coming up on the 101 westbound I-10. Coming up on the 101, we'll see what he does if he continues westbound on I-10 or if he's going to take the 101 north and make a circle around the valley. This, again, to remind viewers, it started in Gilbert, and now we're way out in the West Valley.
Well, it's interesting. You know, with nobody on the freeway and the police following you for this long, what are you thinking? Are you thinking you can lose the helicopter? You can't.
He's he's continuing westbound on I-10,
Yeah,
by the
okay.
way.
The only thing you can do
he's
is
not
get
gonna
out
lose
of
the
town.
helicopter.
Yeah. And maybe that's what the plan is here. Who knows?
Well, all I can tell that guy is don't go to California because it's closed down even more than Arizona. You can't go to the beach. You can't go to a restaurant. You might as well just turn around and go home.
Yeah, I wonder if the thought here is if he does decide to stop because there are no cops behind him and there is just a chopper, do you just stop and you wait for the cops to come get you?
It usually ends pretty quickly at that point because usually they have either unmarked cars or cars that are in the area. They're notifying them up ahead and saying, okay, he exited at such and such street, and they'll pick him up pretty quickly.
And what a bizarre time. We are isolating in our homes, and now we got a smart car on the loose, Scotty. That is a first for me.
Yet my buddy's texting me, stay on this. This is the most excitement we've had in a month.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's watching. We got nothing else to do.
Yeah, there is nothing,
So
nothing
he's out,
going on except this smart car.
He's way out there, Avondale and the I-10. We are going to keep this up. We're going to have it on our app. If you have a phone with our app on there, we're going to stay there and on Facebook as well.
Yeah, the smart car can't even keep up with the rest of the traffic.
That's a good commercial for this thing.
Yeah, we'll continue to follow this and see how it ends. Again, on your AZ News, AZ Family News app. And we will say goodbye. Yetta, you have a great day.
You do the same, Scotty.
All right, be safe out there, everyone.